Greetings, 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 beautiful, beautiful warriors, goddesses, gods, star seeds, light workers, whatever you call yourself in this time. Um, my loves, I just wanted to come on here and just really emphasize the gratitude, 100%. In you guys and how much you all mean to me. Those of you who really I connect with. My goal, my mission coming on this channel and creating this was so that we can come together and merge, rise together, learn, and grow together. It wasn't easy when I first came on here because I was so blocked in my throat and I was still lost, finding my way and allowing myself to be vulnerable so that you guys can see what it's like to heal what needs to be healed so we can shine. I didn't know that was the next phase in life was shining. What I was doing when I first started here was healing a lot of stuff. And even though I felt a little broken and all the pieces were whacked everywhere, I continued to channel light language and show you guys who I am authentically. You guys knew me more than my frenemies or the people I worked with at that time, because I was able to be my authentic self on here in connection. I can now say that I am fully my authentic self as I merged out of just the healing part of the journey that seemed like it took forever. It wasn't just when I came on here to record the path, all of our paths. We're each going through what I went through, and I know it. If you haven't went through it already, you may be going through it now, so you may want to check out the other videos way back. But my mission was to show you it's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to show emotion and allow yourself to express with tears, with sadness, to undo everything we were told not to do. The whole do not cry because it's a sign of weakness was one of the biggest lies that was taught to me. And it wasn't just through my parents. It was what I would see with other people. It created so many blockages and layers of baggage, of hurt, of trauma that was unhealed, that was needing to be medicined. And the best way for me to do that was to help others and also cry it out, feel it to heal it and let it go, and then help others. So I just wanted to come on here to express gratitude for all of you who's been following this channel, all of your donations, all of your emails, and your support. And you may think that your comments are just so little, just to say, oh, LOL, or whatever it may be. They resonate with me, and it like, I don't want to say feeds me, but it makes me feel good. Like, yeah, yeah. I'm so glad it resonated. I'm so glad you're listening. I'm so glad you're connecting with what I'm going through in your own way, or that I can tune into you and connect with you and feel we share these experiences and emotions. So coming on here today was just I just picked up my phone. I have my tea right here, and I'm like, I'm just gonna let you know how grateful I am that you're here. Cheers. This is tea, and it's delicious. It's called Good Moods Tea or something like that. It has St. John's wort. It has rose petals, rosemary. It has a bunch of different herbs in it, and it is delicious. I stopped drinking coffee over 8 months ago, and started drinking tea like an adult. Adults drink tea, right? Tea time. So it's really good. It's a wonderful change, and it helps my skin. So get you some. Special thanks though to those who really step up in need, like when we're going through phases in our life of the unknowing, because we continuously do that. It's not always easy. It's you could come from a high vibration of jumping into the unknowing, but it's still a little bit like, what's next? How can I embrace this time instead of get in the way, block it? Blocking it is thinking. Shit, I have learned that. So when we're in these times of the uncertainty, we block our blessings by thinking about tomorrow, because tomorrow for me creates this feeling, this emotion in me that kind of it's makes me feel a little nervous sometimes. And when that sometimes I'm feeling nervous, I breathe it out, because it's not always. Sometimes I'm like, oh, I'm excited, let's do this. But we're human. And it's not always like that. We have our days. So this past week, I've been really listening to the book, The Secret, the Audible, The Secret by Rhonda Byrne. And I spoke about that in my last message. And I know I was kind of jumping around with the book itself and what I was learning, but I recommend it. I don't get any credit for saying, hey, go see it. I just share the love and what's worked for me. And I listened to this book about, I want to say 3 years ago, maybe 2 years ago, who knows. And I was at a point in my life when I felt like I didn't have that control to, not control, I didn't have the strength maybe, or I didn't have the knowledge, or I didn't know the path, the way to manifest, to create. And this Audible has really reminded me again, and I listen to it every now and again. So whenever I feel a little bit of like I'm giving myself a pushback with going with the flow, I get guided to throw my Moldavite on. I wrapped it again so it looks different. Throw my Moldavite on and listen to The Secret. I wear this all the time. I'll be wearing this for the next, I don't know. And listen to The Secret before I go to bed. And anytime I feel some kind of like a triggered emotion of kind of, I don't want to say scarcity or anything like that. It's just not being like, whoo, not being up here. I like to use this as a feeding tool to feed my spirit, to remind me, keep your thoughts positive. We create our reality. So anyway, get the Audible, the book, if you feel called to. You will not regret it. You will not regret it. Even if you fall asleep listening to it, it's which I do. I wake up and I'm like, I've got this. I've got this. You don't have to be religious or spiritual. You could just be an average Joe wanting to grow in your mastery of being magnetic and drawing in what needs to be brought in instead of chasing it. Chasing is lack. Magnetic is abundance. Right? Who would, like, common sense is not always common practice. Trust me. Sometimes I get these epiphanies. I'm like, wow, that really makes sense. Why did it take this long to really get it? It's because we get certain things at certain times in our life with experiences and lessons, but then we may have an upgraded experience with the same message. Does that make sense? Like, I'm not going to go ahead and give an example again. Last example I gave in my my last channel, it was not a good one because it was off the fly. But anyway, check out the Audible, for real, for real, for real. It's worth it. What else? Oh, gratitude. Attitude, be in an attitude of gratitude. And I've been like that all week. And there's been several things that could have got me down in my old self, my old life. But as I was journaling today, and I continuously shed the guilt of the old lives we had, like I fully surrender to the new, to me, to my authentic self. I forgive myself for how I used to be, what I used to do, shit I used to say. We haven't always been this holy spiritual person, and sometimes we still get triggered, right? We are perfectly imperfect, and we are doing the thing, and that's what matters. Anywho, I fully surrender to my new life, my new self, this person, this my higher self, and release the old, release the old blocked Janet that people used to resonate with. And the one thing that I did miss was was the people, and the connection with some of the people. But as we grow, we cannot, and we protect our energy. We can't resonate in that frequency any longer. But you could still pop in and say hello, hi. What else? Oh, I had a meditation today. And I really thought about one of my sisters. She's been going through a hard life, and I'm sure you guys have siblings or somebody that who's been going through a difficult time in life. So it was bringing in compassion for those people who are lost. Still, they're stuck, and we see it. And they feel like they can't make a move towards their better self because it's scary. They're going to lose so much. They're going to lose their relationship. They're going to lose their friendships. They're going to lose their drugs, their whatever it may be, their addiction friends, the people that no longer serve them, the people that would take their light or contribute to like lower frequencies, and transitioning into waking up and saying today's the day to be the better me. Today's the day to make the right choices. Me saying it seems so easy. And but thinking about it, it's really not, because when somebody is in a frequency that doesn't like the unknowing of what life is like after we heal what we have to heal. Like mine was blockages of love blockages. A lot of that was during my healing path. It was definitely a lot of traumatic experiences based around like love and receiving love, giving love, being within love, loving oneself. But having compassion for those who are stuck right now, and they feel like they don't have a choice. They don't have, like, they're in this loop. We can't take everybody with us, and we can't choose for them, but we can have compassion and send healing love. And that's what I did in my meditation today. No matter what somebody once done to our old selves, it's all about forgiveness, and it's like just being in unconditional love. And there's a big old spider coming my way. Hold on. It's a jumping spider, and I'm just not ready for that yet. Oh, I gotta love these creatures. Whenever I'm on here, they seem to really resonate with me, and they're an audience, a live audience right here. Soon the cat will come around, but but yeah, I just saw 1444, having compassion for other people and their choices, and sending love and prayers that they will get their lives together, instead of judging them. So yeah, that came out of my meditation, and it was just sending pure light, because when we're stepping into our higher self, our better self, the better us, the light that we are, our old selves and what our old selves put up with, um, we don't resonate with that anymore. So we don't have any emotion. So because we don't have these anymore, you could kind of look back and at those who are still feeling stuck and stagnant, and offer that forgiveness. You don't have to call them up and say, "Hey, you were an asshole to me, and you've done some really shady stuff, and I still forgive you." Though we don't have to do that. That's not how we roll. It's setting the intention within ourselves, because we don't have to connect with those energies anymore. But it helps us. It helps us as well. Because if something comes up, like in my meditation, she came up, and I was like, oh, I must have some sort of some kind of energetic something with her. So that's what I did. You send love to someone, and you see them being light, coming out of their darkness, and offer the love, and say, hey, it's okay, I forgive you, I love you, it's time to wake up and step into your power, and you can make a change today. And I know it may seem difficult, but there's going to be a new group of people that's going to help you, that you're going to be resonating around, that you're not going to need to feed off of any substances or whatever it may be, guys. Like I'm speaking about just people that we may know, right, guys? Like, or we once upon a time ago known, or maybe sometimes, or some of you guys have siblings or aunts, uncles, parents, or something in your family that's suffering from this kind of blockages, this kind of block. I don't know the right word, but I thought I'd share my experience, because that's why I'm here. Everything I come in here to do and say, and light language that I offer, it's from my own experience, lived by the life of Janet. Sounds pretty fancy, but I guarantee it's not. So I really wanted to say thank you again to all of you guys. Hang in there. Life is great. I want to thank you to all those who donated. Today I went and looked, and I was like, wow. You have no idea what vibration that shifts even higher for me. So I want to say thank you to you special people. You know who you are. I come here with a humble heart, pure, full of love, allowing myself to be vulnerable for you guys. And sometimes I don't know my shit, and I'm okay to say that. And sometimes I may be happy and and other days I may be like, oh my gosh, I've been through it. I've been going through some stuff. But know the support is here, and thank you for supporting me as well. I am here for you. Keep those emails coming. I respond to them when I see them. I try to get to them as soon as I get to them, actually. As soon as I see them, I try to reach out to you back, and just the connection. It's amazing, because we are not alone. Doesn't matter what age we are. Doesn't matter what religion, where you live, what color you are. I mean, we connect because we're oneness. We're unity. You are me and I am you. Do you see this yet? I have chills in my head when I say that. Like, can you feel that we know each other just by me coming on here and talking to you? Like, hey, what's up, yo? Being real, no script. sometimes I have bullet points because I really want to share some stuff, but coming on here and just reaching out to you guys and connecting, and I love you guys so much. So I want to send you off with this feeling of gratitude, and that gratitude is in this energy right here. Even the light behind me is like it's shining behind me to you. I send you guys so much love. Yaya nakoa ya nakamoya na hasia tata ira taria nakororo atai nakawa o aya na haya siata wa te de 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 Tasua ya nakahaya wa ya nakatodo do 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 ya kayana ya sia wa shiakawata. Be magnetic. The season has changed, right? Embrace it. Whenever you're feeling your ups, embrace it. And this is a time for you to be magnetic and bringing in what you want and make sure it's exactly what you want. Prepare. Bring it in with your heart, from your heart. The best way to manifest is when you're feeling like up here. But even though when you're feeling kind of like here, you'll know what you don't want to feel. So that way you know what you do want. This is the stages of learning. This is the stages of life and experience. I send you guys so much love. Let the emails begin. Thank you for your donations. Thank you for your energy exchange. Thank you for being you. And thank you for stepping into your power and being here. So go out today and say what you want to say if it comes from your heart. And if people cannot receive it that way, that's their problem. Set boundaries. Say no when you want to say no. And feel freedom from that. Boundaries, freedom, love unconditionally. I love you all. Stay tuned.